Welcome back. Well, here's a bit of a run through on the setup of our cruiser while we're traveling. So I'll just spin the camera around. So as you can see, we're running the ORS drawers, ORS fridge slide with our 40 litre angle. Yeah, you can see got all our stuff packed in there, first aid kit, chainsaw, Shelby's spare pillow for when we're travelling, and then in the back there, as you can see, the chainsaw, my fishing bag, and that goes in there. The charger for the battery setup, and then I've got all my tools that I use quite regularly. So these are the bags off the King's rollout bag, screwdrivers, spanners, pliers and stuff, and then just odd bits and pieces, and then a power cord there to plug into the angle when we're at a caravan park. The solar panel sits in there, just the hockey strap just holds it in while we're driving. Obviously that's all the dog stuff. In behind there you can see I brought all my Azito gear, so that's a little whippersnipper which we have used when we've been free camping, just to clean up a little bit and make it a little bit more user friendly. 20 litre of fresh drinking water. I've set up our portable UHFs there, so they're always handy to get to, and then just have it plugged in back here. That's wired into the second battery, so they're always 100% fully charged. As you can see, I have all my batteries, all my Azito gear, so there's drills, impact wrench, I've got a spare tripod if we ever need it. Now we had to replace the fuel pump, the water pump on the van. So I did the exercise of wiring up the old one because it was still working, it's just the pressure switch had failed. So it's there if we ever need to transfer water from, obviously, the jerry can into the van, or either pump out of a stream or something like that. We've got the option to use that as a transfer pump. So that's that. That's our drawer. We've got all tools and stuff that we don't use that often in there. Obviously the 200 series, you've got these little access points which we have it full. This is just the factory service kit. All in underneath there. Underneath that one there I've got a couple of spare little portable chairs, and yeah, just some spare parts, just some filters and some that type of stuff. So that's pretty much the back. Loving the drawers. I think later on down the track we might add to this and add a second drawer on top, just to give us a bit more storage. But at the moment, this will do. It's working quite well. Yes, so moving around, obviously running the Nava dual plug. So it's your 7-pin plus your Anderson plug, all in one. Comes in quite handy actually. Nice and neat. Yeah, you see your DO35. We'll wander around this way. So, pardon the dirtiness, but we've upgraded the wheels to the new Maxxis Razor ATs. Went up a size, so I've gone to an LT 285 7017, which give us that little bit extra lift. Gave us that little bit extra lift in the wheels, plus it has made the speedo spot on now in the cruiser. It was out before with the odd wheels, gone up that from a 65 to a 70, speedo spot on. So on the roof we've got the Rhino Racks, and we've got our treads mounted up on the roof. They were on the front of the van, but now we're only running the one little kayak. I've got them mounted up there so they're always easy and accessible. There you go. Once again, there's our new stickers. So this side of the car, in the back of the car, this is Bentley's side. So we've since put a bit of core fluid in there just to keep him on his side. He was having a tendency of getting over on the Shelby side, making a mess on her side. We have a seat cover, another cover that goes over these seat covers. I've just got it out airing and given it a bit of a clean. We've got our hat holder up the top here, courtesy of the guys at Wild Touring. Saw it on their channel, loved the idea. It's great, hat's always there, easy and accessible. So that's pretty much the back. We've got these couple little door protectors, and I've got the other one there I just flip out there just to protect the sills with the dog getting in and out. Wander around the front, obviously. We jump in here. So I've updated the head unit to a Sony. It's got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Obviously we're an Android family, so everything's Android, so that comes in handy. Scrolling around, we've got a Garmin GPS. It's quite an old model, it's just our backup. Running the GME XRS Connect UHF. What else have we got there? You can see, got the UHF plugged into the switch there. Over here we're running the quad lock phone mount. Absolute awesome bit of gear. We've got a Nava dual USB plug there that we've wired into the dual battery, so it's always powered up. And then, as you can see, the switch for our driving lights. I've got the torque converter lockup kit by Wholesale Automatics, your Red Arc Tow Pro Elite V3. What else have we got in here that I can tell? Over that side we've got the GoPro mount for when we want to film while we're driving. It's also handy to have it there if we want to just chuck it out on the bonnet or on the roof to get those views. And that's about it. Other than the torque converter lockup kit, if I can get down in here, you can see there I'm running a OBD dongle, Bluetooth dongle. So I run the Car Scanner Pro program on my phone and keep track of all the vehicle temperatures and all that sort of stuff while we're driving. So I monitor ATF, engine temperature. I wish it would give me oil pressure, but it doesn't. Obviously your revs, EGTs, water temperatures, MAF, air sensors. Yeah, I'll put a picture of what it actually follows in this. Moving back around the car, so obviously we're running our clear views. Love them, they're great. If I went my time again, I'd go the black over the chrome. They can reflect a fair bit of light off these while you're driving, and it can annoy you. I've gotten used to it, but yeah, it can get a bit annoying. Obviously the Safari snorkel on the front. Obviously just running the factory Toyota bar. Keep a watch out for the front here. These will be getting changed out to a different brand, and plus a few extra lighting on the front. The GME aerial, which works quite well for us. Obviously the clear view, and then along this side running more Rhino stuff. We've got the Sunseeker 2.5 metre awning and the shovel holders. So moving our way underneath the bonnet. So we'll start over here. Dual battery, I have the Sentry BM12V battery monitor, just to monitor the charge on the auxiliary battery. It is charged from the starting battery over there via the Red Arc DC to DC. That is the 40 amp version, and there I have my solar input for it just there. While we're over here, we'll touch on, I'm running the Rhino system, so I've got the Rhino pre-filter, the Rhino catch can, and the bracket which mounts on and just keeps everything nice and neat and tidy. Highly recommend them. Comes with all the moulded hoses, so they all fit nicely. We'll go down there, they're all got this extra protection on them. Yeah, no, nice, neat fit, and can get the filters anywhere. I recommend to change that. The filter in here, change it every 40,000 Ks, and I've been changing this one every 2 services, so that's every 20,000 Ks. I've been changing that one. What else have we got on this side? That's about it on there. We come back around here. So I've got all my fuses running in, going out and everywhere. Running the factory airbox. Now I've added an extra seal to this, and I have no issues on the opposite side. On the top side, I have no issues with dust or anything getting in there. And that's about it underneath the bonnet. Everything else is standard.
And I close it.
Yeah. So, what else have we got? So that's about it on the car at the moment. There are a list of mods that I would love to do to it, but money is one of them. Makes it a bit hard. So I've just got to live with what we've got. So as I sort of touched on before with the lights on the front, we're going to be changing them because we've just actually become brand ambassadors for Big Red Gear. So I'm just trying to work out what lights I'm going to put on the front, whether to run a couple of little light bars or put some 9-inch bodies on the front. We're just working that out, so stay tuned and we'll cover that. So that's that side of things. So, and then lastly, and I better not forget, is obviously we're running the Gvm Upgrade via Petters. So there's the front suspension. I've upgraded the arms to their upper arms just to get the alignment correct. As you can see, Petters Gvm Plus upgrade. We went the 3850 kilo upgrade, so highly recommend it. Obviously, you know, to be realistic, if you've got a draw system in the back, you have a van, you need a Gvm upgrade in these big things. As much as people reckon they don't, they reckon they're legal because they're towing less than 3.5 ton. Yeah, really, you need a Gvm upgrade. The car with the 3 of us in it and full tanks of fuel, we were 3 ton. By the time you put your 200 and something kilos of ball weight on, that doesn't leave you a lot before you're at the factory 3350 GVM. So now we've got the upgrade on it, the drawers, everything on the roof, ball weight of the caravan, we've still got like 200 and something kilos to go in the car. So we're sweet. So, and if something does happen, touch wood, it doesn't, we're all legal. And I'll just show you the back here, get around underneath the back. So this you can see, red springs and the shocks in the back. So highly recommend that. Rides well. Yeah, and it's an expensive upgrade to go through the whole entire process. After we did it after Rego, so I can't think exactly how much it did cost, but 100% worth it, just for that peace of mind, knowing that if it does all turn to where safe, the insurance company can't turn around and scrub us because we're overweight. So just something to keep in mind, especially for those people towing with utes, especially towing the Tanamais, especially 15. You know, just depend on how you load it. Like, you know, you could have anywhere between 200 to 300 kilos on your ball weight. So if you've got a dual cab ute and it's got a heap of stuff in the tray, good chance you could be over on your GVM and quite possibly on your GCM while towing. So just something to be mindful of, everybody. Obviously, everybody's seen on Facebook recently with all these accidents with vans flipping and cars flipping and all that sort of stuff. So just be safe. Don't need to be in a rush. We're all on holidays. We're all enjoying this lifestyle. And we're trying to enjoy it as long as we can. So once again, I will pass you over to Shelby and she can tell you what we need to do.
Don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel and leave a comment down below.